how did my week go? And what are some things that I've learned that maybe you have learned also throughout the week? And my wife is on a call with her parents in the Philippines, and my daughter is with the grandma and grandpa, and they're having a great time together as usual. So I'm here. Took a break also. We just got back, actually, just got back from working out at the local gym. And so we did some cardio there, had a massage, and some other things that we did. And we really enjoyed our time there. And so some things that I did this week was really learn more about uh, my business, and I really took time to learn more about it, and really excited. I also did a lot of contacting, a lot of reaching out to people, even some cold contacting, and made some follow-ups as well. And I'm really excited because of the great possibilities that come from all of that, and I really look forward to really breaking out with that. So yeah, and my wife has been helping me, and I've been doing a bunch of other stuff this week. Probably the greatest joy of the week though is really hanging out with my wife and her birthday, and also my daughter, who's such a joy, such a joy. Just if you don't have kids and you're thinking about and you're hoping to have kids, oh my goodness, you're gonna have a wonderful experience. And it just brings all the more back to what I was talking about last week and earlier this week about standing up and standing in the gap, and really being the leader of the family. Because when you see you're holding your kid and they're kissing you and they say thank you daddy, these kind of things, it really makes you feel very 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 special, and it makes you realize the importance of leadership within the family. Because as we discussed earlier this week, that leadership in of itself has to start from the family first. Because if you don't have that within the family first, then you're not going to be able to really uh, lead others in the secular world when you get out of your household. Because it will greatly affect who you are in general. It really, people will see you for who you are. You might be able to hide it for just a little bit, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, your true character comes out. And so it's important to be able to distinguish and really be able to set the standard from home first. And I really hope that all the dads out there, even the moms, especially the single moms, who really make the effort to really train their kids well, to be upstanding citizens, and not only of Christ but also of the secular world, and really stand up for and stand firm for what they believe. That's very very important. If you look at the politics today, the politics is it's so heated, it's so divisive, it's so um, in your face, and it's like one side is blaming the other of I don't know what that means. They're just acting crazy, and that's not the kind of leadership that you want to emulate. You don't want to emulate certain people in Congress, making irrational decisions, making irrational craziness. You don't want to emulate leadership that is not really good for the country, not good for you and your family. So when you do have when you do implant your leadership, you do it well within the family so that your family can be successful in life. You put your family first because that's what's more important. It's more important than your job. Yeah, you have to make money. You gotta provide and stuff like that. But it's not the most important thing in the world. If your children are really looking for your attention and you're not giving it to them, they're gonna find that attention somewhere else. So if you really want your kids to be well grounded, give them the attention they need. Give your wife the attention that she needs. It's really, really important. And you would really see how when you bless your children, and even your wife, when you bless your wife or your wife blesses her husband, you'd really see a difference come from all of that. So I really encourage all of you to do just that. Some other things that I did this week was I was really excited to watch the Washington Nationals finally get into the World Series. Oh my goodness, that was so exciting. I really wish I was at that game, but it's okay. Maybe next time. I was looking at the World Series tickets. Oh my goodness, they're like $800 per ticket. It's crazy, but. When I was at the NLDS game back in 2012 when Jason Worth hit that game-winning home run, that is an experience that I will never ever forget. And so when you go to playoff baseball, it's quite fun. It's very, very fun, and you'd really see. This experience is well worth the money. So, who they play, I have no clue. I really thought it was going to be. I really thought that Houston Astros were going to win tonight, but it seems like it's going to be the Yankees. So we'll see what happens. And regardless of who wins the ACLS, well, I'm sure that the Nationals are going to have a very difficult time with them. Especially being off almost a week. But I have a lot of faith that the Nationals can do it. I don't know, maybe I was one of the few, and there's a tweet, or I made a comment on a tweet. It was either a tweet or it was a YouTube. I can't remember which one it was, or maybe it was a Facebook comment. But anyway, it was one of those where the person was saying that the Dodgers were going to take it all. They're going to go in there and they were going to win it. They're going to win the NLCS. So my comment was, I think you're wrong. I really see the Nationals going all the way this year, and I believe that. I really believe that the Nationals will go all the way. So, but it's really up to them, and how they respond, especially after being off a week from playing. I mean. Yeah, the pitching is gonna be well rested, so that could certainly be a benefit for them. But the hitting, if they're not out there at least trying to find a way to stay in the game, that hitting can go stale, and then they can really it can really hurt them because you're not out there playing, right? It's been like a week, so hopefully they will. They will find a way to win it all against whoever it is, the Astros or the Yankees. So, but I was really surprised. I was like, okay, the Astros are up 1-0 in the first inning, and then all of a sudden it's 4-1. So, the Yankees have a way of surprising everyone, and we'll see who it is. But I'm rooting for the Nationals. Go Nats! I've been a Nats fan for a long time. And I will never forget that experience of Game 4 in the NLDS. Jason Worth hitting that home run, and I was in section 108. We're about halfway, and the ball just kind of goes across the eyeballs. So that was, quite the experience to be able to witness that. The first real major moment in Washington D.C. baseball. So yeah, it's good. So this certainly getting to the World Series beats that, of course. But it's, for me, it was a great experience. Um, so also yesterday we also discussed overcoming failure, and I think it was yesterday we overcoming failure and the importance of overcoming failure. And I hope that you got a lot out of that as well, because it's something that is important to do. You know, we sometimes get through things. We sometimes we go through um, trials and tribulations, and we don't always find our way. We begin to get grumpy, or we begin to start complaining about certain things, and the next thing you know, uh, we are experiencing the failure. So I think once we learn how to handle the failure properly, then of course we can um, break through. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have. So I hope that you will be able to come back tomorrow and really enjoy. I don't know what I would talk about, but I will let you know for sure. So if you like tonight, just share it. If it's just a little bit of chit chat. Visit my blog, chatisland.pro. If you want to know more about what I do in a business, you can message me below. And if you have any comments, or you want me to talk about anything, whatever, just message below as well. Jennifer, thank you also for your comments. I was watching earlier the Houston and Yankee game, and so I'll probably go back to watching that as soon as I'm done here. And so it'll be lots and lots of fun. So I would encourage you, if you're in a business, especially a network marketing business, to continue to fight, continue to stay strong, and continue to do what it takes to be successful, because you can do it. I really believe it. If you're not in network marketing, but you're in business in general, keep plugging along, and also do what it takes. If you're at work or doing your work, and you are experiencing a moment of, I would say, not really liking your job, you're kind of tired and worn out, focus on the positives, and try to build your joy that way, so that you are not feeling miserable at your work, because it is work, and it does make you money, and we must always be thankful for the gifts that God has given us, and that also includes our jobs that we are in. So those are just as important as owning a business. And so we just want to say thank you for being on the call. I will talk to you tomorrow, and take care. Bye bye. See you.